I love my money. I love my cashmere. I love WoW, but most of all, I love VR and their tight anime. Talk about how soda is gay. People forget soda is gay. Spam chat with soda is gay. When I say soda, you say gay. I paint myself green, Bates game over. I'm fucking rowing a boat, Bates game over. I jack off to hentai. I didn't do it again, but Bates game over. Hey soda, you're so retarded. Guess what, fuckface? Fucking rowing a boat. Hey soda, you're so retarded. Hey soda, you're so retarded. Guess what, fuckface? Fucking rowing a boat. Hey soda, you're so retarded. Chance, you're a loser. You have no friends. Sorry, X-Base, stop thinking about sucking dick. Okay. Would you have sex with me? No. I like to dress up in a little like cat suit and drink my own urine. Ooh ooh. When I say soda, you say ooh ooh. When I say soda, you say I paint myself green, Bates game over. I'm fucking rowing a boat, Bates game over. I jack off to hentai. I didn't do it again, but Bates game over. Hey soda, you're so retarded. Guess what, fuckface? Fucking rowing a boat. Hey soda, you're so retarded. Hey soda, you're so retarded. Guess what?
What up, everyone? What up, Twitch chat? Just kidding, this is YouTube chat. What up, everyone? Hopefully we're all having a good day. And today, I'm bored. So, here we are with a quick stream or two. Okay, I love the fact that Nobot decided to just, yeah, be delayed as fuck. I don't understand. Is it... Wait, is this shit echoing? Because I'm like live on not only Discord, but I'm also live on YouTube. So, yeah, and also I know that's bait. That's pretty easy bait to say. But, yeah, hopefully we're having a good, good day. I'm gonna watch Brain Rot. Okay. And then have a good time ever coming back to this chat because of that negative language.
Just for websites, but you can also get a domain from Squarespace. Something like top cricket.
Okay. Hello. Can I not have music, please? Thank you. Okay. But all seriousness, if you're gonna watch Brain Rot, why say it here? Nobody cares. Literally no one cares. I don't. But anyway, obviously back with what I was doing the other day, and just got to be bored for a bit. So yeah, I also decided to do a couple things. Yeah, do a couple things. And one thing is not watching Brain Rot, because I don't watch AI generated slop. Like a random loser decided to say. So yeah, yeah, don't be that guy, by the way. Because otherwise you're going to look really dumb in front of your friends. Because nowadays, Brain Rot is meaningless. It's pointless. And it doesn't make you look good in front of your friends. It makes you look really, really, really bad. Especially in front of me. And that's saying something. That I sometimes accidentally slip myself into watching Brain Rot for maybe a few minutes until I realize that I'm literally watching nothing. But anyway, what have we been doing since the last time I was streaming, which was to May 30th? I think, yeah, well, I think it was 3 days ago, chat. And yeah, nothing has really changed. Except for a certain few things have gone down, and there were a couple of things have gone up. One being my overall value has gone up, whilst everything else, actually, gems have gone down, value has gone up, and I have yet to hatch even a single Titanic from the RNG event the entire time. But yeah, also that random Slayer guy is going to be unbanned after this stream. Well, Gem Collector, what's up? Yo, hopefully you're having a good day and or evening, whatever, I don't know. But yeah. Show us pets. You've already seen them. You can literally see them either from right here, which is no trading, and then these are all trying to level up so I can put them back in the daycare after the month is up, because I recently had to actually I had to recently change my daycare around a little bit to fit level 99s, because I realized that I haven't maxed out the pets that I was using in the daycare, which is obviously the ones I mostly have on me right now, which is currently AFK breaking the gem breakables in the VIP zone in the trading plaza for triple the XP, because I paid a bit of Robuck for the Superior Wisdom enchant, which is really helpful. Really helpful. But yeah, there you go. You have seen pretty much everything there was. Offer, no. I don't offer for Titanics. I don't trade. If you want me to offer for shit, suck my dick. And I'm being serious, because I don't trade. I know people have free scripts. I know some people will lowball each other. I know people damn well. But that's just me. Other people would be like, oh yeah, sure, and then get lowballed because people want to gain profits as much as humanly possible, because that's what, you know, most traders on Pet Simulator are like these days, where they want to lowball someone so damn hard that it looks absolutely ridiculous in front of someone that is also doing the same thing. But yeah, yeah, I didn't ask for your age either. I didn't even ask. Like, that. I don't know how to script. You know, you can, like, ask people to, you know, give you the whole, like, scripts and everything. There are people in the community that, you know, willingly cheat and exploit to get their way on the leaderboard. Not just pay hundreds of thousands of dollars to get on this leaderboard. There are people that cheat and exploit to get on there, but then obviously, if they get found out, they get banned. But yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, but yeah, seriously, I don't trade at all. And the only time I do trade, like low-key, like I can show you my trade history. It's all in my old accounts, and this is what I've basically been doing for the past like 100 and yeah, for the past like 387 days since I last traded with really anyone. And then, yeah, 387 days ago, I literally gave someone pets, which was over a year ago. And then, obviously, got a few small things. Got traded stuff 6 days ago, which was when I came back. Really, and then, yeah, really nothing major. Apart from just a bunch of pets that I've traded with myself. And I'm sort of continuously trading like shiny pets over to my main account so I can keep them in my inventory and keep them in a box, which will be later. But yeah, these are all my RNG pets at the moment, and the shiny pets don't look that serious right now, but they will get better. They will get better over time, and I probably will sell some of these normal shinies eventually, but yeah. And also, I don't like getting baited into doing things I'm not wanting to do either, just so we can get things clear. Just so we can get things clear, I don't trade for, yeah, safety reasons. Even if I did, you know, add 6 or 7 new buttons to the trading menu, I'm not going to use them at all. And I'm also trying to sell my stuff for pure gems. Every single time I've been in the trading plaza, I'm selling everything I have for pure gems. No trades, because I know people lowball. Because I've also been recently putting, like, renaming these pets the prices that I've actually paid for them, so I can half track myself into to what I'm going to get profited most. And that, but low-key, at the moment, it looks like one of my pets is going to be taking a loss if it does not go back up to what I paid for it from about 2 weeks ago, I think. Actually, no, not 2 weeks ago, like just over a week ago, or 5.3. I'm trying to get close to 5.3, or maybe even a little more, but at the same time, not make it look too low. Because if I sell for too low, then I'm going to be taking too much of a loss. Even though, in all seriousness, I've made more from the time I bought it to now. So even if I make it at a possible loss of, like, say 5.2, I still lose 100 mil, but I made like 3 billion from a bunch of junk and a bunch of RNG pets that I've had passively growing in the background with an alt account continuously hatching a bunch of RNG pets, which then go to my alt, then goes and gets sold here. So this is like 2 times the amount, because they're both on mobile, so they'll crash easier, so they don't actually have a pure 24/7 hatching zone. And then yeah, then they end up making a few more gems if I sit them there for as long as I can before AFKing overnight, or like AFKing for like 8 hours here in the main game, not main game, in the trading plaza. After AFKing for approximately 16 hours, even though it's more like 4 hours on one of my alts, and then the other one can AFK for 24 hours in a row. So then, yeah, sort of have to log them back in, do it again, and again and again. Yeah, basically stuff that nobody ever asked for. But, yeah, and also, yeah, I might sound older and all that, but, yeah, I do not want to hear stuff regarding to off-read or trading in this stream at all, because that's the quickest way of getting a 24-hour timeout or a ban, especially with the poor attempts of rage baiting, which doesn't ever work enough to, call yourself a absolutely professional rage baiter. Because, yeah, I don't rage bait at all. Unless I was intentionally trying to get attention, to which I'm not. I'm not at all. If I was, then I wouldn't be bored. I would be intentionally saying specific words to activate the stream out, the YouTube algorithm to recommend my stream, even when I'm at a 0 view or Andy moment. But no, and I have no intentions of doing such boring shit like that at all. But yeah, I'm also currently live in the Kubo Discord General 1, which I'll probably be switching to General 2 shortly, because of, yeah, for some reason when I go on General 2, it works better than General 1. Otherwise I look like I'm going crazy talking to myself, with nobody wanting to, listen to my yap fest for maximum of like half an hour, maybe hour, depends on how it goes. But obviously, if it does end up going well, then I'll be pretty happy. But it never goes well. Like, seriously, chat. I'm not the kind of person that, you know, pushes themselves to the absolute limit, making like 5 or 6 different channels, posting videos on them almost every single day of the week, give or take, to get a bunch of money so I can, you know, get myself out of poverty whilst living in the lane that nobody wants to live in anymore. Reference. But yeah, I'm just gonna be sitting here, minding my own business, waiting for someone to actually take notice, because I can't put on music due to YouTube's ads being nothing but cancer. Like, low key, YouTube ads are cancer. And we all know YouTube ads are terrible. Because they all feed from Google ads, which have AI generated slop, underage anime characters, depending on, you know, which way you sort of think about it, and or susceptible hentai. At the same time, also corporate entities making ads so that then you can become one of their customers and be stuck in that customer loophole for many, many years with no real way of getting out, which is, you know, what happens in a capitalist society like this. But anyway, without me going to absolute doom and gloom levels of shit, yeah, obviously the success rate when it comes to AFK is not very successful. And for the past 3 hours, I've only sold 16 items, even though it's multiple the same thing within a very small quantity because everyone is seemingly still poor. Like it always somehow is, without me even trying. It's literally like crazy. Even in my old account, I can sort of hard tell you that that's also not been that successful either. But at the same time, definitely more successful than what my main account has, which is 8 in the past 3 hours. Not good. Not very good at all, even by my own standards, because I expect better. But no, it's not gonna be that. It's simple. Because if it was that simple, then I would be making billions of gems like it's absolutely nothing without having to intentionally overprice things by quite a bit because you don't use a bot on Discord, which has a rough understanding of what things are worth more than looking around and see people selling their stuff for great deals, because the majority of the player base is stuck in the RNG event trying to get their first Titanic or trying to get their first huge for the first time in close to 21 days with absolutely no success because they only play for like 2 hours a day. Whereas I play for 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, give or take me having to switch a game because I'm bored. And yeah, I'm going to switch to General 2 on Discord because, oh, I forgot that I don't have the ability to, oh, so if I share my screen on another general chat, embarrassing. Looks like you're in another voice channel. Are you sure you want to switch to Gerald too? Yes, sir. I want to switch to Gerald too. Put on my screen and bada bing bada boom, monkey's your uncle. Now let's just see how long that'll last. Whilst not being a idiot and breaking the rules, which can happen, and I've had that slip a couple of times by myself or an accident. But yeah, I'm trying to keep things to the same subject, as I really am not the kind of person that can actually keep things in one place without devoting to something that makes absolutely no sense. And anyone in general too that wants to talk, you have to find me on YouTube. Find me on YouTube, and then you can actually talk to me. Because I do not have the my output volume is basically at 0%. Because I need people to interact through YouTube chat. Or maybe even general to voice chat. In like text chat. But yeah, I don't really know. I do not really know. Even when I'm currently having to play with 316 milliseconds of ping, which is not fun, and having absolutely 0 people actively walking around in this one trading plaza that I'm currently sitting on. It's awkward. Very, very awkward. Very, very awkward. Especially when there's a bacon noob just running around, probably stuck at like 200 ping. That looks like a fucking yo-yo that's going to be rubber baney any minute by now. I don't know if that makes any sense whatsoever. Yeah, I need to wait until my YouTube Premium is going to be re-enabled chat to have, you know, background noise I usually have. But then again, background noise is the one thing that makes me look really, really not promising in terms of a streamer, because streamers tend to have no music on for the most part, unless they have some form of ADHD, like Streamer XQC. Yeah, that's like nothing I could even talk about without being just observing, looking, and looking dumb. Yeah, to anyone in general too, yes, I know this is a Kubo Games Discord server. I have to sort of talk about Arm Wrestle Simulator, but I don't really feel like playing Arm Wrestle Simulator right now. Unless there was some form of admin abuse that was going to be happening in the next, say, like 10 minutes or so, maybe even 20 minutes. Then I will switch over from what I'm currently doing on YouTube live stream to doing a bit of an Arm Wrestle Simulator segment. But then again, a certain Jay will not be doing that, no my luck, so that's a little bit unfortunate, I guess. But yeah, and in terms of anyone planning to watch the World Cup, I will be probably watching it myself whenever I possibly can, through the streaming service that's able to broadcast it in Australia. But I don't really know. Yo, I'm M67 Goat CPM. What is that supposed to mean? But what up? There's no mailbox available in Pet Simulator at the moment, unfortunately. It is currently disabled because it's probably, I think it's been adjusted to be age appropriate for Roblox, or maybe disabled in general. So it's just gonna be a floating structure. It's my username. Okay. Thanks for letting me know. That's if you send me a friend request, then I'll spin a wall later, if I get the opportunity in doing so, and add maybe 1 or maybe 2 more people, like I did the other day, and that was pretty fun. Especially the fact that I still have a lot of people still in that list from before. But yeah, I will actually, how many have I got at the moment? I have got the legendary dozen. Actually, never mind, I got 11 because one was actually sent in the goddamn trading plaza when I wasn't even looking. So I got 11. That's a bit weird. Something like stream. Thanks, man. Do appreciate it. Because it's a W stream, even with no music, it's somehow W, which is kind of rare. Because usually when you picture a small streamer with no audio, like no music in the background, you'd think it's an absolute shit fest. But I'll take the, the semi-honest compliments. They're saying it's W stream. Because I don't get that compliment of that, like, of that caliber anymore. It's, like, complete fucking, tumbleweed. Like an absolute fucking tumbleweed. Or maybe even 2 tumbleweeds. Due to just how much of the interaction that I have to do in order to get an interaction back, was also having bots in the background. Like, literally, bot detected. Chat, we literally have a fucking bot detected. Because I know what bots look like in Pet Simulator. This guy literally teleported out of complete thin air and is not looking at the booth, looking away from the booth, like this direction. Some people don't even talk, they're just being idiots or scamming people, true. Or just prefer to mind their own business and lurk in the chat, which those people I do appreciate. I really do appreciate those people that, are lurking in the chat, not wanting to be noticed, and going with the day with maybe having a breakfast, lunch, their dinner, depending on where they are, or maybe jacking off the hentai. Actually, that's I don't think that's a valid thing to do whilst watching my stream, so I do apologize. I just had that slip out of my mouth for a second time. And yeah, my bad. Maybe I got that fucking song that I put out 25 minutes ago. It's stuck in my head. It's good? Yeah, it's good. It's all good. Yeah, and I don't usually have people sitting around for very long either, like usual, because when you watch a YouTube live stream, you're, wanting to watch your favorite big YouTube streamer play games like a Creekcraft, or maybe even a Steak. But no, my luck, they are probably not going to be streaming tonight, and probably be making videos like most, big YouTubers tend to do. But unfortunately, I'm not the kind of person that makes YouTube videos really anymore, because too much work. And I would rather spend my day watching videos. Although currently at the moment, the YouTube video watching idea is currently a bit of a mildly infuriating moment. The fact I have to watch ads like a Norman. Like the amount of ads I've seen of stuff that I have not purchased at all on the internet is crazy. Like, I see even crazier ads on the short side, even though I don't really like to watch those shorts because they tend to be feeling like it's going to fill up with dopamine too much and then make me feel like I'm going to go to sleep because of how hyperfixated I have to be and how quick I have to possibly be to, get it through your damn head. Like, that shit is boring. I grew up watching full-length videos, and I'm not going to be spending 24 hours of my damn day watching shorts on YouTube or Instagram or any of those social media that have short-form content just to satisfy my day. I would literally rather watch long-form content, like the 1 or 2% of the people on the internet these days, then watch short form. How do you get to 3.12 bill? Just by selling junk. Like, actual junk. Like, the stuff that I don't honestly need, and would rather just give to someone else, not for free, and then just have like a bunch of stuff for that. I know bots tend to buy at the current gem average, or the cosmic values average, then you know, see myself not get scammed, because that tends to happen when you have like I can tell you like 2 items in Pet Sim that tend to be bought by bots really quickly, that I would recommend not putting at the wrap price, and more like a 5-figure number, is like MVP keys. That's an easy one. Another one that would be pretty easy to put up a lot higher is mini chests, because it gives you gems, which means you can get more money out of it. And yeah, try to sell stuff, but nobody really buys stuff. Yeah, that's just normal with your current state of the trading plaza. So it's like, you have to wait several hours for people to buy certain stuff, because there would be bot subscriptors out there buying the stuff at a cheaper price that most people call the wrap price, and then sell for a higher price, and then yeah, it all goes to bots to make a bunch of free gems for their main accounts. 4.3 mil, I'm a brokey. I mean, that's fair enough to announce your brokiness, because I'll even call my 3 billion gems broke, because I need to have at least 8 billion, maybe a little bit more, for myself to call, for me to announce myself as no longer poor. Because I do have a couple of Titanics I want to buy to flip if I possibly could, but no, nobody, like, there's not many people out there that has like billions of gems that would want to pay for what I'm selling them at, because I would rather get them at the cheapest possible. But yeah, that's sort of the give or take with the current trading plaza, because once the update is out, you will literally see so many people be selling these types of futures. The Oracle Tiger, the Anubis, the Pegasus, those like, yeah, the Prism Pegasus. You'll see people sell all of those if they need to get gems for like the current wrap price or maybe lower. And you know, that's basically causing a huge deflation in the economy, especially with the fact that you got like 50,000 plus players currently playing, which is another reason why it's, you know, going down so sort of slowly but really quickly on the usual standards. Get like 15 bill, you can get a Titanic. Yeah, I'm currently in the moment of attempting to get out of the cheap Titanic territory, like your Lucky Blocks, your Ghostly Wolves, and your Pumpkin Dogs, like these ones that were out sort of recently, but don't have much of a flippable value to them because of you know, obvious reasons. One, they're so cheap, or how many that actually exist, so people will tend to sell them at under the value, which if you want to get ships quick, you know, sure, go for it. But if you want to, you know, get a few more, but at the cost of waiting a very long time because somebody wants to buy it for over the wrap value, then it's a lot more difficult. Yeah, I'm currently actually selling 4 of them, and then I have 4 of my own that I've been having since the mining event for 3 of them, and then this one I got recently during the Easter event, which I obviously am not going to sell my own hatch Titanic if I, unless I needed the money ASAP. Then I will, yeah, think about it. But no, my luck, it won't sell for ages because you've got thousands of players doing the exact same thing over and over again, and you know, with almost no success, unless, you know, you place them at a certain price that makes it look really appealing. Almost like baiting people to buy shit. How do you even get these? I mostly got them from selling junk. Like, I'll be real. That one I had to buy because I sold mine for a higher price before. Then I had to rebuy it later before it could have been valid at the time. This one I hatched myself, never sold. This one I bought a higher price at the time. Obviously now it's 2 billion lower, so I'm just keeping it. And also, it matches my sort of look. And then that's obviously just from pure RNG from gems. But yeah, you can get them for free if you know, get really lucky from the RNG event at the moment. But any other event, you have to get really, really lucky, or just flip a bunch of junk over and over and over again for a bunch of gems, and before you know it, you know, you'll be a billionaire. You'll be able to buy Titanics for, you know, cheap at the moment. Wait like a few months if you wanted to, see if you made a profit off of it, or if you want to make a instant profit, you just buy, put them in Plaza for a few days or so. Yeah, good at the game. If I was a top 1,000 player in the rap leaderboard, I would consider myself as, you know, good at the game. I'm just trying my best to, you know, get to this level, but at the same time, not make myself an absolute target for people to log in, steal all your stuff, so then they can sell for real money on the eBays or your third-party sellers websites, which tend to happen with a lot of these. So you have to have like a really, really strong password and all the authentications and everything if you really want to be up here. Because you have your username up here, so they can just use your username, say you're like, you know, 1337 Disruptor, and then just forget your password, or, you know, contact support on Roblox, ask for, you know, a confirmation to log in to the account because you, quote unquote, used to own the account, and yeah, that kind of shit I don't want to make myself a victim of. So I'm like, sort of wanting to get to around the top 100, top 1,000, but not really be the top 1,000. Otherwise, that can happen because, you know, people have their ways of logging into people's accounts via backdoors. Yeah. The dating's good. It depends. Like, it's good for, you know, your self-esteem and everything to, you know, get back, but I don't really like doing it because it creates a repetitive cycle where you give one person one thing and then ends up being 3 people, and then 9 people, and then like 50 people afterwards, and then you have, before you know, thousands of people at the absolute peak asking for the same thing. But yeah, just asking. It's alright. It's alright. But yeah, I obviously can give you advice, which is, you know, if you have a bunch of RNG pets that you don't need because you max out all the upgrades, then just sell them here for not these prices, but probably a lot lower than this, and just hope and pray that people buy them. Otherwise, you're just going to be sitting around for hours, look like an idiot, and then before you know it, you can start flipping huges. They're not these ones. Start flipping like smaller looking ones like these that aren't super recent. You know, these are actually pretty recent, not gonna lie. And then before you know it, you can start flipping Titanics. And if you get lucky during admin abuses, you can probably get a bunch of these like random bits of junk that you can sell almost instantaneously for gems, to then go back and flip around for, you know, a hope of getting Titanics and everything. Because that's what people are like. If they really do not need it, they'll just sell it for whatever that they can get their hands on to, you know, plan the next step towards getting to where I am. But obviously I am trying to, you know, get a little bit further up the the Titanic value scene, that have just been a bunch of 5 bills that will probably go up and down sort of over time, because they are not that rare. Except for this. This is like the rarest thing I've managed to somehow afford. But there is no real success rate in terms of selling at the moment, because again, the Trading Plaza situation is kind of bleak. And I need to have to jump to another plaza so I can actually try and sell again. Information on what to grind on. Easy. It is RNG event if you want to get gems as quick as possible. Whereas, yeah, your best sort of chance of getting a Titanic is the RNG event. But obviously, you know, the guarantee of getting futures to, you know, sell on to get the Titanic is not easy. Because, yeah, I know Night Fox made a video on him getting towards like a huge in 7 days, I think. I think that's one video that he made. And he ended up actually getting 3 huges in 7 days. And obviously, you know, it all counted up to getting a bunch of Mega Lucky 2 dice. And hope and praying that you can get it then. The Chestnut RNG event, you can just sit there and wait for like several hours. Because, yeah, it takes absolutely forever if you don't have like a good enough of a team. Unless you know, want to sit around for hours, slowly reap all the rewards that you can get from slowly breaking it. Because apparently, according to the patch notes, from the week 2, that was like, the longer you break it, the more rewards you get. Which doesn't really make too much sense, because most people's teams are really, really OP. So they will be breaking it in like 2 minutes or something. 7 huges. I mean, that's not bad. I call that pretty damn decent in terms of a huge pet collection, because, yeah, obviously I have a little bit more than that. But, yeah, we're not going to be having it be all about me, because if we talk all about me, then I sound selfish. And selfish people don't really get very far in life, because, yeah, then you look like you're going to be really, really stupid. Or something like that, I don't know. Yeah, basically sometimes you may have to make a sacrifice or two, like 1 or 2 sacrifices, if they're worth a lot, to get a lot more smaller value huges. Because smaller value equals, you know, kind of better. Like if you're currently spread out with 7 huges that are like all, say, like the lowest sort of value ones possible, then yeah, you can't make them any smaller, because yeah, you're going to nearly break into exclusive pet territory. Me donating, probably not, because yeah, I'm currently selling stuff at the moment, with obviously no success at the moment due to everyone being so poor. But yeah, obviously you can't really take donations via the mailbox at the moment, because yeah, the mailbox, for some reason, the last time I remember checking the mailbox, it wasn't working. So yeah, I don't really have an idea if it's even working still, because yeah, and I'm pretty sure we got a certain Elo puppet sitting in the plaza that I'm currently in, which I need to half double check if they even if they're even a content creator or whatever, because I remember seeing them like I need to double check. Because I remember seeing a signature from someone having like a O-P-P-E-T, okay. Okay, I need to learn how to read. I feel like I remember seeing there was a content creator that had like his signature. But I might be wrong. Okay, no, I think they are a content creator because they got 32 likes in their Roblox page via RoPro. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are a content creator. But yeah, and they're probably like they're probably live on TikTok or something. Because that's where most content creators tend to quickly live stream on TikTok of all places. But yeah, I'm not the type of person that would want to live stream on TikTok because yeah, I don't have the vocal strength or the ego to go on TikTok at all. Because that shit's like is even worse than YouTube Shorts. Because like it's almost like a fucking Coco Melon level of like interaction and all that. Where it's like the talk is so damn fast that it sounds like they're a fucking machine. Well, Miles, are you on Discord? Why? Why would I want to add you on Discord, bro? Because I'm not going to accept. Unless I have a pretty damn good reason why. And I probably unadded you probably earlier this year anyway. That's why you like accept me again. But you haven't even added me on Discord either. That's the funny part. When you say accept me on Discord or add me on Discord, you don't add me. And that's sort of like the audacity I get from people, where it's like, I have to add you. Whereas you come to my stream and you want me to do it to you when you can do it to me. Yeah. At least give me an Armor Simulator. What do you want, though? That's the main question. What would it even want to be gifted, bro? Because I would have no idea, and I'll probably give you absolute fucking trash by the average current active player trash, which is like under 425 or something. Anything that good? Okay. Bet. Like E10, yeah, bet. Yeah, got that. I actually got that under the bag. Because most of my team at the moment, as long as there's no nerfs to the World 26 Mega Robot, I think it's called, they've got mostly like 11s. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. When okay, okay, can I copy that? I'll put it on a notepad for later. Okay, avoid the script that I made for a video that obviously didn't work out. Yeah, I've got that noted down for later. Yeah, I'm probably going to head out, also known as disconnect my microphone from Discord and head out for the day, because I've been live for nearly 15 minutes. My throat's nearly dead, and I know when to stop talking about the same thing over and over again because I've run out of stuff to talk about. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy, please like and subscribe. It's completely free to do so. You can always change your mind afterwards. Please turn on the notification bell to be part of the notification squad so you can get notified of any upcoming live streams. any community posts or any possible videos I've released over the next 6 months. Not even kidding. And yeah, please share the stream so we can get a little bit more of a reach in the future, and watch my videos if you haven't already. Until then, I'll see you guys either tomorrow, tomorrow, Friday, or maybe during the weekend. Who knows? Anyway, I'll see you then. Take care and bye-bye.